Guys, y'all are not gonna believe this. So I charged up the battery on the car just to get the battery charged up so I won't have to buy a new one. And this is our copart car that we bought. I tried to turn over the motor and look, it finally shot out like all the stuff I've been putting in there. So the last thing I put was this penetrating oil, and I left it in there for like 2 weeks. And I was just messing around just to see what was gonna happen. And dude, it freaking turned over. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna move everything out of the way. We're gonna see if, why is that unplugged? Oh, it goes right there. We're gonna see if it'll turn over again. So I had to go run and grab a camera, guys. Excuse the wind, but we're gonna check it out.
She said, hey mom, day job, I don't feel it. I need race car, top down to match my ceiling. I don't have none.
It did it.
It's turning, y'all. It's turning. Oh my goodness. It is freaking turning. Okay, we don't want to make a huge mess. Did you see that chunk it blew out?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh my goodness, it's gonna get on everything.
Yeah, it went all the way over there.
Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I'm gonna put some rags over it and then I'm gonna just keep turning it to get all the stuff out. And I probably need to go ahead and tighten the belt back up too. Look at all this stuff it shot out. Guys, honestly, I don't know what to do right now. I think I need to unhook the fuel, probably the fuel tank, just to make sure it ain't no water in there also. But look, it's still shooting out a lot of stuff. And I also looked down in there with the camera. So what I did was unhook the fuel pump and the fuel injectors. And I ran my camera down in the gas tank to kind of see how it looked. All right, go ahead, brother. Okay, I was looking at the camera, I couldn't even tell. I need to make sure all four is going. Go one more time. That second one don't look like it's doing too much, but it might be cleaned out. I can do a compression test too, guys. I got the tools and I know how to do this stuff, but I'm just happy that it's turning over. So go ahead one more time. That second one really ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna have to run the camera back in that one, but we turning though, so we're good. I went ahead and cleaned out the cylinder head off camera because of the wind, and I went and picked up some new spark plugs. I didn't put the new spark plugs in yet because I know they're gonna get all dirty and nasty, so hopefully we'll be able to get it to run right now. All I gotta do is put it back in the fuel pump filter, the fuel pump fuse, and the, golly, what other one I pull? Oh yeah, the injector fuse. So we'll see if she gonna run, guys.
What they talking about? I don't know.
All right, fuel pump, 15 amp. We're gonna go, oh, that's 10. Hold on. All right, 15 amp. That's to the fuel pump. Just clicked in, and then God dang it, the injectors. Sorry guys, I'm tired. I work like 3 jobs, so I'm super tired. All right, I'm on my 3rd job today, so everything's in. We'll test it out. I hope I don't regret this. I should have probably let the engine dry out a little bit more, but it's been drying out for months and months. If y'all go back and see when I first bought the car, when it got flooded. I mean, it's been months and months. So we're gonna jump in here and see if we can get it started. Let's see what she do. To start, guys. Yes, sir. So I'll mess with it a little bit more off camera, and then we'll see what we got. All right, guys, it almost started, so we're gonna try it again. It sounds like a diesel truck. Oh my goodness, y'all, look. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Woo! Look at that. Well, it's either gonna blow up or it's gonna clear out, so we'll see.
Hours later.
All right, guys, it's a whole nother day. Just got off of work and now we're back at it. Look at all this nasty stuff that came out of the tailpipe. I'll put this right there. So I went and grabbed some oil. I got the filter and we got a drain pan, and we're gonna get ready to get this oil out of here. Hopefully the car starts sounding better and less smoke, but most likely just hoping for it to sound better, guys. So we're gonna jump right in there and get this plug out. And it's spring break, so the kiddos are out here. Let me get my light under here. Oh man, it's actually pretty clean up under here. Is there something missing off this motor? Huh. Oh no, what goes right there? I guess you could add something. But anyways, this is kind of awkward. Let me see if I can, without busting my hand up. Hold on, guys. Shoot. Let me set y'all down. God dang it. That mug is tight. See if I can push up on it. God dang. Woo! Oh, that plug is tight, y'all. Let me grab a hammer real quick. Let me grab a hammer real quick. Dang it. Woo! This one is tight. Alright, Let me get my impact, guys. Okay, got my impact. I don't want it to start coming out real fast though. You're gonna have to be careful. Woo! Alright guys, we got it broke loose. Let's see what comes out of this thing. Oh man, look at that. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up. Oh man. It ain't keeping up, y'all. God dang it. What the heck? Yeah, that's more than just oil for sure. So maybe, yeah, some water in there. Golly. And I made a mess in the driveway. Still made a mess. Oh, there goes the water. That's water. Maybe I should have did this first. Alright, we'll let that drain for a second. And then we'll pull the filter off. I just got back, guys. I have to go pick up my glasses. I'll show y'all. I really don't show other people's stuff, but y'all my family, man. Oh, this car dirty, but I'll show y'all real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. Burberries. Yes, I am freaking blind, guys, but they nice. Guys, what I wanted to do was pour just a little bit of clean oil. See, I didn't put that much, to kind of push the rest of that junk out. Because while I was going to get my glasses, it was still draining like a little bit of nasty stuff. So look, you see? So it's good that I did that. Kind of help push the rest of that junk out. So we'll let that finish up. In the meantime, I'm gonna start trying to get this filter off. I don't have a filter wrench, but I do have these big old boys. If I can get it on there, I should be able to get it. If not, old flathead trick. Poke a hole in it and we'll twist it off. So, yes sir. See, look, all that nasty stuff still. That's why I'm glad that I did that. I'll get a little closer for y'all. Make my light up. But yeah, that's why I did that. I mean, you're losing a little bit of good oil, but I'd rather get all the nasty stuff out of the car too. See, look at that. See, I might pour a little bit more in there too, just to make sure. See how that's dripping? Okay. Yep. Might pour a little bit more. Man, my buddy just came by and washed the Corvette and washed the truck, so I had to take a little break, guys. Woo-wee. Got big white looking clean, guys. So now back to it. Yep, it's getting dark again. I know. I know. Sorry, guys. But we running Mobile One oil and Mobile One filter. He was pressure washing when I pulled that filter off, so we'll probably B-roll that part. Hold on, let me get something to sit on. Oh my goodness. I got a light under here, don't worry. I need to, there's oil on there. Cause you're supposed to lubricate the filter a little bit. But I don't have my gloves on. So, see if we can get a little oil on this gasket. I know, guys, I know. But I am not gonna stick my finger in that. There we go. And there's still on oil on there also, so hopefully they sold me the right filter. We'll get this bad boy on, fill it up with oil, and see what we got. Hand tight, hand tight. Alright, we'll mark the date on that. And also you can fill that filter up if you want to, but I didn't want to make a mess. So that's why I didn't do it. Plug is back in, plug is tight. We'll put this over there just in case. And look at my freaking driveway, man. Golly. Oh my goodness. Yep. Made a freaking mess. Alright, we're gonna fill this thing up. And then once we get it running good, we'll put the new spark plugs in. Yes, sir. These kids, what's wrong with them, Samari?
I don't know. They crazy.
They crazy. Alright, let me get this open. I got one hand. You know what? These kids don't want to help me no more. So I'm gonna stop helping them. Nah, I'm just playing. Samaya come help me, right? We're gonna find out. Here, hold this. Show them right there. I'm gonna go grab another bottle. No point in going back and forth.
Takes 4 bottles.
4.5 quarts. So we're gonna go by what the book says, and then we'll check it. I cleaned it out much as I could, so hopefully we're good. There was a lot of water in there, a lot of gunk. It was pretty bad. That's one. We wasted half of one because I was cleaning the motor out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna put some fuel treatment. Hopefully no water got in the gas. I hope not. But it was definitely water in the motor. But luckily to my guy Tommy over at Muscle, this penetrating oil unlocked the motor. I tried everything else, nothing else would work. So shout out to Tommy. I'm gonna send you this video. We'll do, let's see, we'll check it after this one, just kind of see where it's at. It don't take long for it to get down there. Clean? Clean. They not paying no attention till they get ran over. See how it's showing full? So we're gonna run it, and then we'll probably add more. We'll give it a. All right, guys. So the oil level didn't go down very much, so we're gonna run it for a little bit. We'll shut it off. We'll check it again, and then also we want to see if some of the smoke kind of cleared up. It don't sound no better. It don't sound no better, guys. So, I don't know. But we did make this motor unlock. So I'm happy with that. But maybe something's broken in there. I'm not sure. So we'll check it. We'll check it again. Yeah, okay. So it came down quite a bit. Gonna show them right there. So hopefully it quiets up a little bit more. I hope so. Y'all cross y'all fingers. And then, I mean, if not, we can do a compression test and try to figure out, I mean, maybe something got bent when it got hydrolocked, because it was in a flood. If y'all skip through the video. So, halfway, I say we put all of this. So the oil filter is full by now, for sure. And we'll see where that puts us. Make sure that's all the way down. Yep. That's all the way down. Okay. Lay her right there. Probably gonna have to go get some more oil. Some more. Cause I used some of the oil to clean it out. Okay, let's see. It's showing full. So we'll run it again unless the oil is going somewhere else. And then we got a problem. We got a big problem. So let's try it again. See if it sounds better. To drain the fuel tank too, guys. I mean, I'm not sure. It wasn't even doing like the little shaking thing last night, so we might need to drain the fuel tank. There it goes. Gonna start smoking. Is it smoking from the back yet? Yep. Or should we go ahead and try to put in the new spark plug? I mean, that might help too, though. Oh my goodness. Which way is the light facing? Let's get the thumbnail. Oh, don't get the address. Scoot this way. Scoot right here. Scoot back a little more. Get the whole car. Got it? I don't know, guys. What y'all think? What y'all think? Hey, we got it running though. What y'all think? I don't like that sound. Fuel might be bad too. I don't want to just take the whole engine out and the fuel's bad. I think we give it a little while, let it clear up. I'm gonna turn y'all off for a little bit. Look, we smoked out the whole street. It might clear up. All right, guys, let me show you what we got. The smoke finally cleared down a little bit. As y'all can see right here, we got misfire cylinder 2. Misfire cylinder 2. Come on. I'm pushing the button, guys. I swear I am. What the? So is that it? Okay. Cylinder 1. Cylinder 3. And cylinder 2. So I think I hate to put these new spark plugs in and we got bad fuel in here. Honestly, I really want to drop the tank, to be honest with you guys, but look, the tank is completely full and it's probably full of water also. But easiest thing for me to do right now for video purposes is change out the spark plugs, because we already bought the spark plugs last night. Y'all seen me do that. So, and then they're NKGs, so you just slap them in and go. So we might do that and see how the engine sounds then. But the smoke is clearing up, but the engine is not sounding any better. We'll be, oh yeah, we're all the way, we're past full a little bit. So yeah, we're good there, guys. So we're gonna change the spark plugs, see if she sounds a little bit better, and go from there. All right, guys, so the first 2 spark plugs I pulled out, I tried something just to see how good this gas is. So y'all watch this, So look, y'all see how this is wet? Y'all see how that spark plug is wet? Now watch this. If it was good gas, it would catch on fire. It ain't catching on fire, guys. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to drain that whole fuel tank. Let me get the rest of these spark plugs out and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Finally got the kids under control, so we're gonna start dropping the new spark plugs in. So I'll let y'all know once we get these in there. I also looked on the camera and, well, the borescope went down in there and all the cylinders look really clean now. All the new spark plugs are in, and now we'll put these back. The coil packs But I don't like, they not like snapping on good. I don't know, man. Might not, I don't know. It just feels like they not snapping on good. I might need to do a test to see if they're working. You know what? I should do that before I hook this up. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll just try it, guys. Let's try this again. Everything is back in position. Got the car on the charger. I don't know what's going on. The alternator might be bad, but I'm just worried about getting the motor to sound right and quit smoking. So then we'll worry about that later. Kids on spring break and they drive me crazy. I just came out the house messing with them. Anyway, so all right, let's start it. It's still ticking. It's still ticking. So we'll let it warm up, guys, and see if it does anything different. If not, we got something bent in there or something. But luckily, these motors do not cost very much. You can get a used one for like maybe 700 bucks. So not too bad. But we'll let it run for a while. We'll let some of the smoke get out, and if anything weird happens, I will show y'all. And then also I'm gonna clear the codes and see if anything comes back with the new spark plugs in there. So we'll eliminate like the spark plugs or the coil packs or either or. So we'll know what's going on. I forgot where I left off, guys. So cylinder 1 says permanent, and then cylinder 3 says permanent. Hope y'all can see that. So I'm gonna try to change cylinder 1, cylinder 3 coil packs and just see what we can do. O'Reilly's only had 2 in stock, and then you had to order the whole kit. I'm trying to have this thing running while I'm on days off. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So cylinder 1, cylinder 3. And if you guessed what was wrong, drop down in the comments, let us know.
Damn, Cam, this shit a vibe.
All right, 1 and 3 are changed. As y'all can see, look, the paint is gone. They're changed. 1, 3. All right, let's see if it runs any better. Hopefully everything's tight and good. We'll see if it runs any better, guys. I still got the battery charged up. I think the alternator bad, honestly. Oop. There's stuff everywhere. Tripping over. God dang. Oh. I scooted the seat up to see if my daughter could fit. I could barely get in here. Alright, let's try this now. See if it sound better. Shoot, man. I'm almost done messing with this thing. Should we just order a new motor? What y'all think? Y'all drop down in the comments, let me know. We came a long way though, for sure. Oh, the steering wheel lock. Hold on. Well, that didn't help the sound. I knew it wouldn't either. God dang it. But we'll clear the codes one more time and just see what it does. Well, the coil packs did not help the situation at all. So what I'm gonna do now is just, I don't know, I think I'm gonna drain the gas, guys, and see what that does. See y'all tomorrow.